How do you even know I'm wearing pants right now? Like, seriously, what if I'm just like a torso? Like, what if I don't even have like a lower body? You know what I'm saying? How do you know? What if I'm just like an in real life Geodude? It's just all torso. You know? Party up top. The end. I don't know. What if Geodude actually has legs? They're just invisible. Just saying, guys. So what's going on? My name is Pone. Gonna continue doing this little playthrough sort of thing. And today I decided to start focusing on my gym now that I have what I wanted to. Now everyone in the server is required to create a gym. Beef, Anders, everyone else is going to create their own gym. And they're going to have their theme. You can keep it simple. Bug, dragon, blue ones, whatever. I'm doing mine special because I wanted to create and challenge and push myself. My team's going to be entirely made up of shiny Pokemon. I think I have about seven different ones. I've got 2 Nidorans. I think I've got 7 different ones. And I was recently introduced into something that they call EVing, or what stands for effort values. Now, with these, I wanted to kind of let people understand that there are certain things about this game that I didn't know of a week ago. I had no clue it existed, didn't know that there was this different realm. I've always known, oh, this is super effective against this. But I've never known that Pokemon themselves have hidden special things they can do to boost your Pokemon up. I never knew about this. I never knew it was a thing. I never knew it was used. I've never focused on competitive play whatsoever and stuff like that. So what I'm keeping track of right now is my EVs. Now, every Pokemon can have, 1, 2, I think even some of them have 3 points that they can give off depending on their level or their importance, so on and so forth. And the prime example is Magikarp. If you kill a Magikarp, he gives you 1 effort value point, 1 EV point. Now, what you could do to boost this is you can get specific items. Now, I don't know exactly what everyone's is, but I do know that with a couple of different websites I've been using, I've been learning and kind of teaching myself a little bit about this stuff, and I've been trying to boost up my Pokemon because you can only have 510 EV points per character. And I think you can only have, it's like 252 or 255 total in one class, being like attack, special attack, speed, defense, those things that you guys should know about. Now, because you're only allotted a certain amount, it's very, very essential that when you're building a team, you catch it, you don't do anything with it until you decide exactly how you want to build that Pokemon. And what's really funny to me is that I just learned about this, and I've been grinding it out already, which is what I'm doing right now, in case you're wondering why I'm specifically targeting certain Pokemon. It's because some of these have certain things that I need for them. Nidorino, for example, he gives you 2 attack points for EV points when you do that. Now, EV points don't directly correspond to exact attack damage. I think it's like 4 or 5 points or so actually translates to 1 entire point if I was to look at his stats. What is honestly truly important is the fact that I'm scaling pretty hard right now, and I'm kind of tallying these up right now. No joke, I have a little thing going on right now, and you can see I have these 2 different things right here, the Power Bracer and the Power Weight. Those are the 2 forms that I want to work on. Now, the Bracer gives me 4 more points on top of that. So I just killed that Nidorino, who was originally worth 2. I put that on, that's 4, so I just got 6 total right there. And the fact that I can have up to 250, do the math. Roughly, you have to kill about 50 to 51 Pokemon with these bracers on, or the Power Weight, and you will get that maxed out value. So, after I've killed 51 Pokemon or so with this one equipped, the ones that specifically give attack, I will have that one maxed out, and then I can focus on the HP one, which is Power Weight. So I want to kind of make him a little bit tankier, but as well give him a little bit of damage because he's naturally a defensively good Pokemon. So that's kind of what the process is. I never really knew that these Pokemon had specific values. So right now, there are certain ones that I'm hunting because all of them could vary. You never know what they're going to get. I can fight Ekans. Ekans are worth 1. Nidoran males are worth 1. What else is worth 1? There's a handful of different ones worth them, but apparently it's a bunch of snake fights going on right now. So I'm actually going to run if I can. I don't know which one I have on. I need to make sure I have the right one on. I think I do. We'll just fight him anyways. It can't hurt because, it's a point towards something I need anyways. And I did have the right one on, so that's good. So I'll tally that one up, and I'm at a total of 10, 20. I'm almost 30 total out of the attack one, and I'm only 5 into the HP. The HP ones are a little bit harder for me to find right now because some of the ones that I need are a little bit stronger. So I'm kind of leveling up while I can on the ones that give me attack until I get to a higher level that I can start taking on those other Pokemon. And some of them vary. I mean, you can get like level 40 or 50 Pokemon that just happen to be roaming around the map that give you these values. It's not only weak things. Like, I'm also keeping my eyes peeled for things like Caterpie, which gave me HP, and I'll just rotate and put on the weight instead of the bracer. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. So it's just a really, really fun thing. It's kind of like grinding. It's kind of like, needing to do what you do. But to know that doing this is going to give my Pokemon these hidden values and the points that I want them to is going to max out their value to me. They're being, I guess, allocated into the right area. So I never knew that. I used to just pick up Pokemon, fight with them. Oh, look, water versus fire. Makes sense. Let's do this. I never knew that, you can boost speed. That's ridiculous to me. I never knew that all I had to do was fight 51 Magikarp, which is easy. What are they going to do, splash me to death? And I've got that many more speed. I'm going to start hitting first on many of my fights. I never knew that in game. That's ridiculous to me. So that's what I'm kind of focusing on right now. That's what I'm enjoying, this whole new aspect to Pokemon that I've never known. We are at 30 even right now. As soon as I take out this Ekans, we're going to be at 31. But that's kind of what's going on. I got to go back and heal in a short bit. Now, you see a Drifloon right there. So I'm going to actually rotate these out. Because Drifloon, it's also super effective. Rock is against him. Drifloon is one of the ones that gives me HP. So you saw that I kind of rotated out what I wanted. So now when I fight him, I'm going to get 1. Drifblim, his evolution is worth 2. Now, evolutions don't always scale over. Because I think, perfect example, I almost messed up while leveling this. This is why you need a lot of research. I honestly was kind of a little bit curious because I saw Caterpie. Uh-oh, I don't even think I can... I don't think Tackle works against him. It's normal. No, he's not. So I gotta run because... Or just let him kill me. I don't think I can run. No, I'm just screwing. I'm just gonna let him kill me. So where we're at right now is I tried leveling up on... What do you call them? Caterpie. And that didn't work out so much because... they're weaker and everything like that. And they're a little bit harder to find at times. Now, Metapod gives you, like, defense or something like that. So at that point, I was like, didn't know what to do. I'm kind of challenged a little bit. So he's gone. I'm going to put out a new Pokemon just to kind of revenge skill. And we're going to put out Blaziken. And I'm just going to kick the shit out of it. Take that, you damn balloon. Why am I not landing any hits on him? Thank you. Goodness gracious. So I'm going to go heal up. I'm going to show you the rest of my team. And I also want you guys to do me a favor. Down in the comment section below, I want you to leave me what you think I should do to build my gym. Because my gym is entirely, out of the order. It's not like, oh, let's build Dragon Gym for Dragon theme. Makes sense. Because mine really does not have any structure. Give me some ideas or some suggestions as towards what I should build the gym as. Because I'm kind of excited about that. Move your meat pocket. Thank you. So, again, this is not the most eventful thing in the world, but it's cool to know that this is going to make a difference because everybody else in this server, they've been told about it, but I don't think many of them have kind of researched it. And a lot of them, my level cap is going to be pretty low. So, Geodude, he's going to be Golem. He's going to be level 50, which is going to be the level cap. I've got the Fearow. I'll boost him up to level 50. I just caught a Miltank. I have that other Nidoking, which is just something I'm using for trade. I have the Nidoran, which is unaffected, never been trained. None of these have any experience, so I get to put the right effort values that I want into them. I got Slowbro that I traded for. I caught the Rattata and the Tauros within 10 minutes of each other. So this one, and this one I just added to it. I don't think I'm going to be putting in Miltank and my first rotation. I just kind of... I may, but we'll see. But we have Slowbro, who's a good addition. Nidoking's going to be beast because of his move pool. Tauros is, in fact, adamant. He's got a good nature. I'm not sure if the natures are implemented entirely accurately, or even the EVs in Pixelmon yet. So we're going to have to figure that one out when it is, in fact, time. But I'm going to have to level up all of these for the way that I want to build them. I'm going to maybe want speed and attack on Fearow, and I want to get Nidoking tanky. So I'm going to do defense. So I'm going to need a different, I guess, equipable item for them. And it's just the kind of process that we're going through. So the ideal team here soon is going to be a shiny Nidoking, shiny Golem, shiny Fearow, shiny Raticate, shiny Tauros, and shiny Slowbro. Because I don't think Slowking is added to the game yet. I do have a King's Rock, though. That was just implemented in 3.0, I believe. It doesn't have an image. It's got this weird little thing going on with it right now, but we got to keep our eyes peeled for Drifloon and what else is there? We're looking for Drifloon, Caterpie, and Nidoran female, or HP. Nidoran male, and the ones that I've been fighting, like Ekans, and Growlithe, too. Growlithe is another one that's out here that I'm looking for, and they're all attack. So we're not far from having the attack done, and then maybe I'll be a little bit stronger, and now I can go start fighting other Pokemon. And I may head back to my place, because there's a great place to start farming, because on the beach, there's tons of Slowpoke, and Slowpoke is probably one of the easiest ones in Pixelmon to level up on. Where is everyone? I don't know. Rattata, what you doing, Rattata? But this is definitely a process, because you have to, you know, find things that are weaker to start up on. If, you know, fortunate for me, some of the Pokemon are already at like 45, like, you know, Slowbro. So I'm just going to put him in there and just fight really, really weak Pokemon, one-hit everything, and just benefit. So we're just going to keep scouring about trying to find what we need. But if you guys got any tips for me, because I've never done competitive battling and I really want to kind of flex my EP and biceps, let me know. There's a handy dandy Growlithe right there. He's a baby too. I'm just going to go punch it. Ma! Stop. Don't fight this Growlithe. It's meant to be, sir. Should have probably just tackled. No need to waste a rock move on him. That's one. Here's a few more Growlithe. That's what we're looking for. They roar, so they're kind of a pain in the ass right there. Like I said, don't fight this, guys. He's like a row. There we go. He bit me. Good. That's what I wanted. As you can see, he's very, very slow. Now that's going to be the problem with him in fighting. You know, unlike the other guys that get to control what they're doing and what they're doing with their team and trying to get the right natures. And if they mess up, they can try a different type of build for their EVing and stuff like that. I've only got one shiny, and I've got to make it count. I don't get the luxury of testing things out, trying to get the right nature or anything like that. So this should be a pretty fun challenge. And I think I'm going to do a good job at surprising the first person to play me. I'd really like to be able to defend against, you know, Beef and Anders and D-Mac and all of my friends. And D-Mac is actually the one that's been teaching me about this, and he knows my team in and out. So there's a pretty good chance that even if he didn't know it, he'd probably put a whoop down on me. And I also feel that so many of the people on the server already have higher level Pokemon that since level 50 is the cap, that they're just going to go out there and catch a bunch of level 50 and are not going to bother putting EV points into them. So that'll just naturally give me another advantage. So I think I'm going to have a pretty solid, hard-to-beat gym. But we will see in the next couple days after I get that built from your suggestions. And that should be a pretty fun highlight. But for now, we're just going to keep poking around, trying to find some more. And I think I need exactly 51 kills to put in the points. And you can't go over that. I can kill like 100 of them. And I'm not going to get more than those 255 or 252 or however many there is points into my attack. And then I'll focus on the HP. So that's always good. But the thing is there are also some Pokemon that apparently have double points. Some of them will give you like attack and defense. And though it may seem tempting, it may not be the most ideal thing to do at times. There's no Nidorans out here. There's a Drifloon. So we're going to go ahead and rotate this out one more time. See if this one kicks my ass. Sit still, you little baroon. I should be able to one-hit him if I can land it. There we go. So we got one Drifloon. I saw another one. Where is he? There he is. And if I'm a little bit stronger, I may be able to take on Drifblim. I mean, I don't know if they have really any moves that are strong against me. Look, he's level 22 just shut down, so that's 2 more for HP. See, we're moving along. Making a little bit of progress. So, I'm half tempted. I just want to kill his toupee. I hate that frickin' hair thing. Okay, we'll try it. We need a little bit of spice in our life. Oh, bad decision making. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, my cloaca. So anyways, guys. I'm just gonna burn that toupee right off. Blaze. 420 YOLO, blaze it. Well, that worked. Yeah, because my Empoleon is almost at his level cap, I decided, hey, let's start leveling up a different Pokemon of a different breed, of a different type. And have that other Pokemon that I can just start smacking everybody around with. So I was like, hey, Blaziken, why not? So this should be pretty fun, pretty challenging. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's see. I wonder if those, like, if you could actually, like, hypnotize yourself, just stare at those over and over again. I don't believe in hypnotization, or hypnotizing people, whatever you want to call it, if that was even a word. But I know some people say it exists. I don't know. It's kind of creepy, though. Somebody be peeping up in your mind. I feel bad for the person that wants to get inside my mind. Gonna get outplayed so hard, son. Drifloon, who are you fighting? What are you fighting? Alright, well, I'm gonna go over here and... What the fudge is that, a blue Pikachu? Alright, so I'm gonna fight the blue Pikachu. It's a green Pikachu, so he's gonna be 5 levels up on me. There we go. Give me a Master Ball, Pikachu! I will squirt all over you. Nailed it. So we got a battery and a Thunderstone. I guess that makes sense. 2 charged items from an electric Pokemon. Sounds legit. I'm gonna pound all over the Pichu. Alright. It's kind of funny to get 2 electric drops from electric Pokemon. You know what? Just let me enjoy my humor. Things I think that are funny and teehee. Alright. Gotta keep pooping on these Drifloon when I get the opportunity. Because these Caterpie are not really spawning over on the edge. Smackdown. The user throws a stone, protect on an opponent. Flying Pokemon will flap it, flappity flappy. I don't care. Huh? We're evolving into a shiny Graveler! Oh yeah, baby. That's right. Glow. Glow for me. I believe they, yeah, unless anything's gone wrong, I'm pretty sure they still do what they're supposed to. Why are you floating? It's a cheese ball. Oh, that's just beautiful. Let me look at you. You got a tan, brother. Look at that, huh? What, you holding your tummy? You got an upset tummy? You got a poop? You look like a poop. Yep, really weird poop. Okay. So, I'm just gonna get that out of the way. I just like seeing my hand. Or my wing. I'm a duck. You know what I mean? My wing. So, for now, we're gonna go fight and do more things. We need to find more Growlithe. Oh, there's a Drifloon. Hey. If only I would have evolved last time, I would have been able to put a smackdown on that toupee. I honestly feel confident that if I had the opportunity, I would have done that. This is also going to be the only episode that I do this whole EVing thing because it is kind of a long process. I just kind of wanted to teach you guys a little bit about it, dedicated an entire episode to it. I think Nidorina are HP. So that's 1, and we'll put up another 2 right here. So I guess it's kind of important to understand what I'm doing in case you're like, oh my god, what is that? I forgot Defense Curl. Why do I still have Defense Curl? Is it just me, or that's a Defense Curl? Apparently didn't want to part with it. Alright. Alright, we got the EXP out of that. Looks to be an Ekans or something over there. I thought it was an Ekans. It is an Ekans. Okay, good. So we're gonna switch this out, put that on the cheese ball. And whammy. Graveler. I'm just not going to get used to the cancerous throat growl. We need to evolve him ASAP. So there's one. There's another Ekans. Nice. So it's kind of weird. Specifically, honey, can you stop with the slithering and the stuff? And the... Oh my god, if I knew Parcel Tongue, I'd cuss your ass out right now. Oh my god. I'm going to, like, turn you inside out and use you as a condom. Grape flavored. Mmm. Mmm. Sorry for that, guys. I apologize. Ekans, don't fight this. So that's 2 more into the attack. We're getting... Oh my god, my pin. 15. So we have 10, 20, 30, freaking 6 total. We're getting there, guys. We're almost over the hump. The hump. Those are Ekans. Hi's Ekans. Wouldn't even believe what I did to your buddy a minute ago. Get him, cheese ball! I choose you! I love Pokemon. Now, this is the kind of game that I'm gonna, like, have my son grow up on. It's definitely a game that is family friendly. I actually still own a Game Boy Advance, DS, 3DS. I own all that stuff because I want my kid to play it. I have a GameCube. I was never a GameCube user, but those are GameCube-friendly games. I feel a lot of games nowadays are getting out of control, and today's youth is just blowing up into cursing and violence and sex, and that's just in the VeggieTales. You know what I mean? Just let's not even talk about kids playing GTA and all these other games right now. So I think it's pretty essential to have your kids raised up on this. You know, if I had it unpacked right now, I'd show you. I own like legitimately all the really cool old-fashioned shows like Courage the Cowardly Dog, Powerpuff Girls, Dexter, Pokemon. I own all of those on DVD and or Blu-ray or something. You know what I mean? It's just something that I have because I want my son to experience. Now, Pokemon is the perfect game, a perfect neutral game that I could be able to play and do all this stuff with him. And I think it's really cool too, because even though that I'm older, I'm still a fan of this. I still remember what, you know, a lot of the basics about this, and I'm even learning new things through this whole e-ving crap. So that's exciting to me. But for now, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to continue doing this e-ving thing. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to smack that like button with your foreskin and forehead. Well, whichever. I'm just not responsible for anything that may and probably will get cut. So, whatever you do, have fun with it. Clean your keyboard. Have a good day, guys. I am sorry. It's just late. It's late. I want a burrito.